Oh hi internet, I'm Tommy Wasso, and this is my Tommy Was Show. I am me. You probably know me from such classic movies as The Room and that's probably all you know me from. Look, I shaved never before happened beard for you. It's beautiful, huh? Ha 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 ha. What a funny story. Before we begin, let us see what is going on in other places of the world. Norway has no clouds or people and instead have been replaced with the color green and the names of various places. Switzerland is the same except it is light yellow and has different names. And Spain is Spain. I'm glad you know that now. Let us take a call. Oh, hi, phone.
Hello?
Oh, hi, caller. This is Tommy Wasso.
Who?
I wrote, produced, directed, and starred in The Room.
What the hell's The Room?
Ha 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 ha. What a funny story, Mark.
What the hell are you talking
Bye.
about? Who was that?
Poodles. And now it's time for... Oh, hold on. Oh, hi. Well, that's the last time that'll ever happen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another special of Thomas's Adventures with SamTheThomasFan1 and Ackleyattack4427. Now, today this special is going to be a little different. Like, I'm pretty sure you all remember episode 2 of the show, Percy's Predicament. Well, a lot of people have been wondering, what about the other 2 episodes that came out right before this one? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do for this special, because we're not only doing 1 episode, we're doing 2. That's right, double the episodes equals double the fun. So, nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed today's special.
Thomas the Tank Engine has worked his branch line for many years and knows it very well.
Well, you know just where to stop, Thomas. In fact, you're actually so good at this, you could almost manage the whole thing without me and Sam.
Thomas had become conceited. Later, he boasted to the others. "Don't be so daft," snorted Percy. Said Toby earnestly. "I'd be frightened." "Huh," boasted Thomas. "I'm not scared." "You'd never dare." "I would then. You'll see." Thomas drowsed comfortably as the warmth spread through his boiler.
Well, that takes care of Thomas's fire.
Yep. Looks pretty good so far. Say, do you think Thomas would at least try to operate by itself without me or you controlling him?
I don't know, but maybe it could be a possibility. Who would ever try to at least operate a train without a driver or fireman?
Note to viewers, the preceding statement is absolutely weird. They didn't give us time to explain that to us, nor did the people who made Thomas and the Magic Railroad took the time to explain that either. And now back to our story. Yeah, you do have a point there, Sam. Say, I haven't had breakfast just yet, so what do you say we stop on by the new Dunkin' Donuts place that just opened up?
Oh yeah, I'm in. I could use a nice donut before we go to work.
Percy and Toby were still asleep. Thomas suddenly remembered. Silly stick in the muds, he chuckled. I'll show them. I'll just go out. Then I'll stop and wheesh! That'll make them jump. He soon found his mistake. He tried to wheesh, but he couldn't. He tried to stop, but he couldn't. He just kept rolling along. He didn't dare look at what was coming next. There was the station master's house. The station master was about to have breakfast. Horrors! Cried Thomas, and shut his eyes. The house rocked. Broken glass tinkled. Plaster was everywhere. Thomas had collected a bush on his travels. He peered into the room through its leaves. He couldn't speak. The station master was furious. His wife picked up her plate. You miserable engine, she scolded. Just look what you've done to our breakfast. Now I shall have to cook some more. She banged the door. More plaster fell. This time it fell on Thomas. Thomas felt depressed.
Whew.
Oh my gosh, is that Thomas?
Yeah, it is. What is he doing at the station master's house?
Wait, remember when we said it's impossible for an engine to go without a driver or fireman?
Yeah, so?
Well, looks like Thomas tried to do that.
Oh man! When I told him that, I mean it as a figure of speech. Now quick, go and call for help while I stay here with Thomas.
Got it, Ben.
Workmen propped up the house with strong poles and laid rails through the garden.
Good work, Sam. I knew you would get help.
It's what I do, Ben.
Good. So, Donald and Douglas, do you think you could get Thomas out of the station master's house and back onto the rails? Good. Let's get started.
Okay, on my command, 1, 2, 3, heave!
Donald and Douglas, puffing hard, managed to haul Thomas back to safety. Bits of fencing, the bush, and a broken window frame festooned his front, which was badly twisted.
Good work, Donald and Douglas. Thanks for your help.
Thomas was in disgrace.
Well, I wonder what the Fat Controller's gonna say when we explain this to him.
You are a very naughty engine. I know, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Thomas's voice was muffled behind his bush.
Yes, sir, I can. Turns out just yesterday, I told Thomas that he can manage without me or Sam working with him at all. But when I said that, I didn't mean it literally. I mean it as a figure of speech.
You must go to the works and have your front mended. It will be a long job. Yes, sir.
But wait, sir, if Thomas is gone for that, who's gonna replace him while he's away? A diesel?
The diesel, sir? Thomas spluttered.
Sir? Do you really think a diesel is gonna do Thomas's work while he is away?
Diesels always stay in their sheds till they are wanted.
Well, that's another episode done. Now, before we begin the other episode, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and I'll see you in about 15 minutes. So, bye. Okay, we're all good. We just took our bathroom break, grabbed a drink, and just relaxed a little bit. So, nevertheless, let's begin our second episode.
Thomas's recent accident had caused a great deal of trouble, and the Fat Controller was waiting for them with important news.
So, is that supposed to be the diesel railcar you mentioned earlier?
Here, he said, is Daisy, the diesel railcar, who has come to help while Thomas is, indisposed.
Huh? Looks nice to me so far.
It almost looks like the one you might love, Ben.
I told you, Sam, I have a girlfriend.
Please, sir, asked Percy. Will she go, sir, when Thomas comes back, sir? That depends, said the Fat Controller. Meanwhile, however long she stays... Yes, sir, we'll try, sir, said the engines.
You can count on us, sir.
Especially my kiwis.
Good. Run along now and show her the shed. She will want to rest after her journey. Daisy was hard to please. She shuddered at the engine shed. This is dreadfully smelly.
Well, that's our natural scent. What's wrong with that?
I'm highly sprung, and anything smelly is bad for my swerves.
Well, then you probably wouldn't like sleeping in Tidmouth sheds. Which reminds me of one time, I bought in a whole bag of special coal for Henry until I accidentally realized I accidentally let in a snapping turtle. Which reminds me, how do we get snapping turtles on the island in the first place, Ben?
I don't know, Sam, but to me, when I was out in the central New York area, it is very common to find one single snapping turtle out there. In fact, note to self, make a horror movie about a snapping turtle. But nevertheless, we'll keep looking, Daisy.
Next, they tried the carriage shed.
Well, Daisy, what do you think?
This is better, said Daisy, but whatever is that rubbish? The rubbish turned out to be Annie, Clarabelle, and Henrietta, who were most offended.
Ooh, harsh. And I thought the censored 11 cartoons by Warner Brothers are the most offensive.
We won't stay here to be insulted, they fumed.
Jeez, and I thought the people in the Thomas community were the most insulted.
Oh, trust me, Sam, the Thomas community is not the most insulted. The Halo fans are the most insulted. Note, this is not really something serious, it is just a joke. I know that there are some people out there who likes Halo, and we truly understand that. You will not be seeing this joke ever again. But, nevertheless, if it would make you happy, Daisy, Percy, Toby, Sam, and I will move them to another shed for you.
And spend half the night soothing their hurt feelings. The engines woke next morning feeling exhausted. Daisy, on the other hand, felt bright and cheerful. Ooh, ooh, she tooted as she came out of the yard and back to the station.
Do you think we should tell her about it?
Yeah, but we shall see if Daisy will be up for this.
Look at me, she purred to the passengers. I am the latest diesel, highly sprung and right up to date. You won't want Thomas's bumpy old Annie and Clarabelle now. The passengers waited for Daisy to start, but she didn't. She saw that a milk van was about to be coupled to her and was most indignant. Do they expect me to pull that?
Well, yeah. Thomas pulls other trains instead of pulling passengers.
And, seeing of how you can pull passengers, surely you can at least pull one van.
I won't, said Daisy. Percy can do it. He loves messing about with trucks. She began to shudder violently.
Oh, jeez, not again. No, wait, Daisy, stop. I'll buy you a pony if you stop biting the mailman.
How stupid are you, Ben?
Well, comparing to my next-door neighbor back at Knotford, that's saying a lot.
Daisy lurched backwards. She was so cross that she blew a fuse. Told you, she said, and stopped. Everyone argued with her, but it was no use.
Okay, let's try this again. Why can't you just pull that one van behind you? What is?
My fitter's a very nice man. He comes every week and examines me carefully. Daisy, he says, never, never pull. You're highly sprung and pulling is bad for your swerves. So that's how it is, finished Daisy.
Well then, by the power of my every will, I hereby found this statement as bullcrap!
And I still don't understand why the Fat Controller would replace Thomas with such a feeble...
Feeble, spluttered Daisy. Let me! Stop arguing, grumbled the passengers. We're late already. So they uncoupled the van.
Alright guys, we'll get you there in no time. Sam, you and Daisy better take the passengers for now while I get in touch with Toby to see if he can get the milk van. Turns out I'm gonna be working with him and Percy for a little while until Thomas comes back.
Very well, Ben, if you say so.
She could now enjoy her journey. That's a good story, she chuckled. I'll do just what work I choose and no more. But she said it to herself.
Well, we're glad that's over and done with. So, thank you for joining us, and until next time... Wait a minute! You have to stop right there, man! Okay, look, if you're here for that because we are using clips from the Thomas and Friends TV show, we're telling you we've got each and every one of them protected under fair use. Especially my reviews on my review show that I created, Family Movie Collaboration. By the way, a shameful plug for my review series on this channel. No, it's not that! You were just using the image of Tommy Wiseau! But wait, that wasn't Tommy Wiseau. That was me cosplaying as Tommy Wiseau. Cosplay doesn't count as copyright. Heck, I even cosplayed as Ash Ketchum from Pokemon at ToraCon 2015 a long time ago. I know, and his image must be protected, even from you, moron. He is a national treasure. But why is he a national treasure? We don't even know what nationality he is. But we have a good name to keep! No, he's not. He's famous because other people make fun of his name. Heck, Tommy himself couldn't even pronounce his last name. No, I'm sure you do! I can't stand to hear your arguments that make no sense whatsoever! You are tearing me apart, John from TheRealMovie.com! I love him! He is too valuable for me! I love him! Okay, this is sounding strange. I'm going to leave you now. No, don't go! He's the reason I'm alive! His genius art must be celebrated! Bye, John from TheRealMovie.com. No, wait! I'll sue you! I'll sue all of you! All of you are going down! I'll sue the world! I even sued myself last week! Guess what? Guess what? Me! I do a good job. I do a good job. Here, maybe if I eat, I'll feel better. Oh yes, money makes it all good. Money makes it all good. I'm John from TheRealMovie.com. I'm John from TheRealMovie.com. Oh, hey, Sam.
Hi, Ben. Thanks for inviting me to your house.
Oh, no problem.
Well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Ben.
See you, Sam. No, wait, Sam! That's not my front door! That's the door that leads to Weird Go La-
Wow. That was weird.